After many years of working, you soon reach a time when you retire. It's called retirement from formal employment. At this point in time, you need to ask yourself, how are you going to go on with your life? It's a new phase in your life, and you must be ready for it. Welcome to life after formal retirement. What do you want to do after retirement? It depends on what you want to do and how you want to do it. It's a question of which are your priorities and how do you want to do your work, everyday life. There are several things you can do, and we want to do those few things that one can do after formal retirement.
Golden days, how they slipped away. Sunlight on the fields where we used to play. Laughter echoes in the hollow wind. Where did those moments go, my friend?
Once you've retired from formal employment, there is a lot of freedom. You actually acquire a lot of freedom. You're suddenly free. You actually have to ask yourself, what do I do with the time I have? And there are so many things you can do with your time after retirement. For example, how do you spend time after formal retirement? Where do you get the money? And the very and most important, what about friends? What about family? What about other things that you'll be doing now and then? Since the year 2016, after my 50th birthday, I've been talking to a lot of people about formal retirement. And most of them ask me very basic questions. For instance, most of them want to ask, what can I do after formal retirement? Can I plant oranges? Can I plant flowers? Can I plant fruits? Where do I go after this? And there are so many things that you can do after formal retirement. And that's why we want to do those things that you can do after formal retirement. One, they are the everyday chores. What do I do every day when you wake up? Simple things. You wake up early enough, you take your breakfast, you can take a walk, you can visit friends, you can visit the local church or mosque, you can go and visit a few other people that you want, so that your day fills in with several things. Remember the most important simple things, like the sunshine. Very, very important for you to take a bit of sunshine, taking a shower, taking your breakfast, going for a walk. Very simple things, but they are also very important for you. And then don't forget other simple important things, like the doctor's appointment. Very, very important in your life. And then there are other things like cleaning the house, cleaning the compound, watching the news during lunch, taking an afternoon nap. Another way is to spend your time with your grandchildren. Children are very important, you know. You need to cheer up, and then they cheer you up. And then there's something very important. You can tell them small stories, okay? Like you can tell them a story. Once upon a time, you know, there was the hare and the hyena. They were very good friends, and they used to visit each other. See, the children want to hear the stories. You can also tell them about yourself. Like if you are old like me, you can tell them the Kenya used to be colonized by the British, and then it got its independence. And then after that, we did 1, 2, 3 things. And then the children become very excited about it. You can do about a lot of reading and writing, including books. You can do religious and cultural books. You can also do poems. You can do a song. You can do books, can be a companion. You can compose a song. You can also meet with friends. You can meet other elders, people from your own age group. Very, very important. By the way, when you meet people of your own age group, you actually are able to interact with them so well. You share stories. You know, when the human memory is very interesting, it forgets the latest memory, but it tends to retain in the long term the older memories. So what happens is that when you'll be talking to them, you'll be reminiscing, you'll be remembering the older you. And that's very cheerful for you. It cheers you up, it gives you hope and confidence. Then there are other things that you can do also. A bit of the internet, definitely not very good for your eyes, but the TV and the internet and the phone, just a bit of it will help you a lot. You can also visit your property, your land. You can also teach people about the subject that you like. Like if you are a farmer, I've met several farmers who go about with other farmers. There's one I know who shows people how to keep bees, you know, and then also gardening, you know, very, very important for you. Then you can also have several hobbies. I'd like us to quickly mention a few hobbies. Swimming, walking, sightseeing, cycling. Not okay if you are an expert, that's okay. Farming, gardening, cooking, photography, keeping a pet, skiing. Okay. Another most important thing is that you can reinvent yourself. You know, you just become yourself even better. You can find appropriate entertainment on radio, on television, on the internet, with your phone, with the family, with the friends, and whatever you like. There are also several opportunities that you can do. Like you can take an infinite number of courses, like visiting a children's home, the elderly, persons with disabilities. You can also work on a project in your house or in your home, like painting the house. You can plant flowers. You can clean the bedroom, the garage, the kitchen. You can work on the flowers, the leaves. You can cut the grass. You can travel. You can visit family and old friends. You can go see in places. Most of all, remember to visit even a forest or where there are trees and flowers. Very nice. Linking with nature. It's so nice. It's rejuvenating, like visiting a waterfall. Then you can also advance your studies. You can study for a new course. You can study even for a degree. There are people I know who have done 2 masters after age 60. Even one whom I know has done, several whom I know have done a PhD at 70 years. Then you can also get a part-time job with your work as a consultant, of course, and with your PhD, like in something that you really like. You can conduct a research in an area of your interest. Yeah, you can just decide, I want to find out what happens to this number of people. You can also focus on wealth, from wealth to health, and from healthy living, including aspects like nutrition and such. All in all, it's always an exciting life, even in formal retirement. Remember, prayer and meditation, exercises, taking your time well, eating a healthy diet, remaining well hydrated with several drinks is always the better part of you. And in all this, you win. So after all, formal retirement is not idle sitting. Formal retirement does not mean that you have nothing to do. Formal retirement does not necessarily mean that you have nothing to do and that you're going to be desperate. It means that you have more time, that you can organize it better. You can organize it in a healthy way. You can organize it in your own way. And that you can live a more fulfilling, happy, contented life now and always.